Coffee involves over 125 million people globally and is cultivated in over 65 countries, over 5 continents, and is produced just either side of the equator and accounts for over 11 million hectares of the planet's surface area. The ideal coffee growing conditions are at altitude, with moderate sunshine and rain, grown on rich, porous, volcanic soils. The prized Arabica bean accounts for 70% of the world's production, whereas its poorer neighbour, the harsher and hardier Robusta, only accounts for 30%. But Ethiopia is a country that survived famine and war. Even though it's one of the world's poorest nations, it produces some of the world's most remarkable coffees. It's fabled that the first coffee trees were discovered here in Ethiopia, apparently by the 9th century goat herder named Kaldi. The story goes, his goats were eating cherries from the trees when he noticed changes in their behaviour. He took the cherries back to his village, where they were boiled and drunk. The stimulating effect the brew had on Kaldi and his friends is something we all still enjoy today. My journey to follow the fruit on the tree to the coffee in the cup begins in Jute Nursery. This is where primary cultivation of some of Ethiopia's best coffee takes place. Here we've got a little nursery. This is a jute canopy over some stumps here, and what's growing here are some small seedlings. So they'll plant the seed and up will shoot these little baby plants. This is just to shade them because they don't want too much sun initially. Once they get to a size of about 8 or 10 leaves high, then they're great to go into the soil for new plant outs in between the older trees. The pulping, the drying, and then the sorting runs over about 4 or 5 months of the year. The people of the Jute Nursery region have been cultivating coffee in their forests for hundreds of years, and it is central to their indigenous culture. Jute Nursery's coffees are a renowned wet process type of coffee. This wet method produces a bright, high acidity level and a full-bodied floral flavour. We're just taking a walk through the valley where some of the best Jute Nursery coffee is produced in the Manakuza water plant here. As you can imagine, at the peak of the harvesting season, all the farmers and harvesters bring their red cherries here, the ripe ones, the best ones, and this it goes through this process here, this wet process, and this is what they're calling a wash house. So the red cherries go into this big basin here. They funnel through to a pulping machine, which takes the mucilage and the skin off the fruit, leaving the seed, which is coated in a fine parchment shell. That then goes into the tubs down here at the bottom for about 3 days to ferment. What's really popular now in Ethiopia is these elevated coffee drying beds. The old method was to just lay them out on the floor. This method speeds up the process, makes it a bit faster because not only are you getting the sun and the heat from the top, but from underneath as well. We've just come to the end of the harvesting and drying season. We're now here to taste the product of last season's crop. Oh, wow. That Jute Nursery coffee there is just how I was expected it. It's aromatic, it's floral, it's got all the citrusy notes about it. It's wonderful. The Aromio coffee plantations and its coffee co-op in Jute Nursery are passing on the benefits of coffee growth to the local kids. The co-op have paid for the local school buildings and for the ongoing education of the children to ensure them a more secure future. The premium paid for the coffee is not just a charity, it's also for the amazing quality in the cup. I've got here Aman. He's a teacher here at the local school. Can you tell us a bit about the school, the name of the school?
My school is
Hafasuraru. And these are the kids here behind. Can you tell me what you teach them?
Teaching English teacher, mathematics.
Mathematics, yeah.
Basic science.
Yeah.
Amharic.
Yeah. What is this?
Another subject is physical education or sport.
Oh, it's maths. And what is the kids' favourite sport? Running?
Yes, just running, playing football, volleyball, and so then do some physical fitness.
Yeah. Good. They look very fit. Yeah. They're certainly a lot fitter than me, that's for sure. Oh. Can you sing, Gaza?
sugar?
I think it's recess time for all the kids. So they're coming down to have their sugar hit from the natural sugar cane. Well, that's a big bit. Don't know if I'll get through this, eh? Oh, yum. I got it. God, I think I'd go back to the donut at the canteen any day. This is too hard. Come on. I wanted to ask you if you could make some music for me so I can practice my American dance. Sing, sing. You come up and show me. You come up too, come on. You do the dance? Come on, look here.
Song and dance plays a fundamental role in Ethiopia, passed on from generation to generation. It's become a source of their history and a welcome distraction to the rigours of work.
Piazza, obviously from the Italians when they were here a while ago. And off from here we have cafes all over the place. It's the end of the day, people are knocked off work, they've finished school and they're congregating here to find themselves, I imagine, a good cup of coffee.
Ethiopia has found many ways to use the stimulant of coffee bean. In the old days, the ground green cherries were mixed with butter so the Gala tribe could stay up and hunt and fight longer.
And traditionally, also coffee is taken as a food at the beginning. It is where coffee is originated, and we are the people who have shown the other world the art of making, the drinking, or using coffee as a food. So they have a culture and the traditions that they all grow coffee under big shade trees.
The respect every Ethiopian has for this humble bean is best demonstrated in the traditional coffee ceremony. This centuries-old tradition can be performed up to 3 times a day. The burning of frankincense and barks enhances the aromatic fragrance to the coffee beans, which are placed on a hot plate. The ground beans are strained through hot water and served with a little sugar. It's usual to serve popcorn on the side. 3 cups are traditionally served, the abole, burki and soska, each one for friendship.
In the pursuit of finding the best cup of coffee in Addis Ababa, we thought we might do a bit of a coffee crawl. I mean, we don't know which are the best, but we've got a few recommendations, but we'll take potluck, so that'll be fun.
Named after the region in Ethiopia where the first coffee trees flourished, I thought Mankira would be a great place to start my Ethiopian coffee experience.
Mankira. Let's go in here.
Mankira Cafe is popular with the local youths, and they serve a great range of Ethiopian roasts to go with their selection of coffees.
This guy's pulled out a beautiful little love heart on this little piccolo latte. Let's have a taste. Yeah, nice one. Good temperature. But I tell you what I love is this one here. Little espresso he's made me, and it is thick, so heavy-bodied, with all this harar or something, dry processed mocha chocolate flavour. But lively and zesty like the Yerga chef and the Sadamos. I don't know what he's got in there, but man, it's beautiful.
And I must say, the visit here seemed all too short. What an incredible country.